Rape!
Hey guys, I'm here today to talk to you about rape. Rape. I know, it's such a scary word, right? And you should be scared, because that is no joke. You want to know something? Every 2 minutes, someone in the US is sexually assaulted. That's not cool. And are you ready to get really mad? 97% of these don't even spend a single day in jail. So, what does all that mean if you're a hot girl? Instead of going out and flaunting your curves and dancing the night away with your friends, you're supposed to stay inside scared, locked up, because you're just a harmless, defenseless girl? What would you do if you came face to face with someone trying to assault you? Today I'm going to show you some basic self-defense moves that hopefully you'll be inspired to get some more training, or at least know a little bit what to do other than just freak out if attacked. An attacker can come in any form, so don't judge by appearance. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is, if your attacker is in front of you, now in your field of vision, you're going to want to take a defense stance. The next thing you're going to want to do is go for anything that's vulnerable, or especially around their face. If you can go for the eyes, if they have you from behind, and you can anyway knock up the jaw, that's also vulnerable too. The next move I'm going to teach you is if your attacker grabs you anywhere from the front. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your right hand and you're going to flip it over and you're going to use leverage. That area in the wrist right there is very vulnerable. So go ahead and grab. You're going to grab, and use force. Get them on the ground. The next maneuver I'm going to show you is if your attacker grabs you from behind. So if your attacker grabs you like this and you don't have use of your arms, you still have a couple options. First thing you're going to want to do is try and use your head to knock theirs back. Now you're going to have to use a lot of force doing this. So you're going to knock your head back. If that's not possible, you're going to want to try and go for the groin area. Also, the inside of the knee and the foot are very vulnerable areas. Use all your body weight and leverage down. That's going to be the most optimal move. Just try and kick on the inside of the knee, and you can do this with both feet. The next thing I'm going to teach you is that anything you can do standing up, you can do on the ground. Don't think because you're on the ground you're in any more of a vulnerable position. Especially if your attacker is taller than you, you can use the leverage of your legs and be really strong. So if you're on the ground, you're going to want to use your strength and leverage and kick for all the vulnerable areas. Go for the face really quickly, go for the groin, and anywhere you can, but you're going to want to use your legs. The next move I'm going to teach you is if your attacker grabs either one of your wrists or both of your wrists. Definitely recommend practicing it. So if your attacker grabs your wrist, you're going to want to try and use leverage against them, like this. Try and injure them a little bit more before you make your escape. I would recommend using the heels of your hands, 1-2 to the face, knee them, or anything you can do to kind of hit their vulnerable spots. That's what you're going to want to try and do before you make your escape. If they go ahead and grab you with both wrists, you're going to want to do the same motion. 1-2, and then escape. Another thing you can do if they grab the wrist is that, and just push before you make your escape. The last thing I want to remind you guys is that when doing any of these maneuvers, you want to yell as loud as you can. Be obnoxious, scream. Generally, attackers don't want to get caught, so if you can do anything that'll maximize their chances of getting caught, they might actually leave you alone. So always scream, say fire, don't say help. Sometimes people don't respond to help. Some last pointers are to always remember to walk in well-lit areas. Try to not walk alone if possible, and always have your keys out. If you feel uncomfortable, phone a friend and have them on the phone while you're walking to your car.